Well, welcome aboard, my happy traveling companions. It's Captain Steve. Welcome aboard our flight to London Heathrow this evening. The computer is programmed and the pre-flight is done, and this jet is ready to fly. I just need everybody in the seat. All your stuff put away. I can't move this jet with anybody standing in the aisle. There is no exceptions to that rule. You've got the greatest flight attendants on the planet with you this evening. They are absolutely the best in the business. You're going to experience some of that world-class service here in just a few minutes if you haven't already. They are also my direct representatives on this aircraft, so when you're talking to them, you're talking to me, so please follow their instructions. They were personally handpicked by me for this flight because they are all well above average. And they wanted me to add that they all consider themselves extremely attractive too. So we've got both of those things going for us this evening. So here's what you got to look forward to on our flight to London this evening. You're going to get a Michelin-star meal or two, depending on which cabin you're in. You're going to get to watch a movie or two that you probably wouldn't have paid to go see at the theater, but what the heck, it's right in front of you for no extra charge. You're going to get a little bit of awkward rest, and you might even make a friend or two along the way. So all in all, not too bad. Let me introduce you to our cockpit crew. There's, of course, me, Captain Steve, and First Officer, Mr. Brad Pitt, and Second Officer, Mr. George Clooney. And you didn't know that those two guys work for us here at American, but they do. And in the unlikely event that you get to meet them on this flight, you could at least tell your friends that you got to fly to London with two A-list celebrities. So Brad will be flying us to London. I will be assisting him this evening. 7 hours and 35 minutes, wheels up, wheels down. The weather in London is exactly what you'd expect. It's supposed to be rainy and kind of a little cold when we get there. But when we get up to altitude, I will update you on the weather in London, and I'll update you on our arrival time. By the way, that monitor in front of you will give you an up-to-the-minute arrival time. It's the same information I get up here in the flight deck, so you could cheat all the way over to London. So one final thing before I let you all get some sleep and on your way to London this evening is, if you've ever had a question that you wanted to ask a pilot, this is your lucky flight. I would love to answer your questions. Do me a favor, write it down on a piece of paper and make sure you include your seat number and your name and hand it to one of our well above average flight attendants. All right, and sometime during the flight, they'll get it up to me, and as my workload permits, I will handwrite an answer to you for your question. Please take me up on that. It would be my privilege to do so. So folks, we're going to get underway here in just a couple of minutes. So let's sit back, relax, and let's go to London.